soul. Any questions? Contact Alicia Kennedy, Executive Director of Women United at 206-316-7601. 206-316-7601. Come and find the perfect outfit for you and your family. We look forward to seeing you there.
You know you can't get enough of Rainier Avenue Radio.
Hey y'all, this is Dr. Traci Harrell, and I could not be more excited today than to share with you a couple of topics. Now, we may have some visitors join us today, and I'll ask my producer to flag me if anyone decides to join us. But what I wanted to talk about today is a couple of things. You know, the show is called Better Together and Living Powerfully. And what I plan to do is to launch a series that includes this Living Powerfully experience that is called Living Powerfully with AI, artificial intelligence. For some people, they're like, yikes, no, I don't got anything to do with AI. Other people are like, ooh, tell me more. So what I really want, and hopefully I'll be able to share my screen and be able to present, let's hope I can get that done, is why it's so important for everyone, why it's so important. Now, we know that August is Black Business Month, and we were celebrating, concluded the 2024-2025 fiscal year for the Tacoma Pierce County Black Collective. We hosted an award that was for the top 10 finalists, and 5 of them won $1,000. And it was, really about creating a space for each of them to thrive. So we'll continue that work because each of those 5 finalists receive some AI consulting from me. And so as we do that work, I'm going to be one. As you know, we as a part of the community that I'm a part of, we're all about supporting you, helping you get to the next level, right? And it's better when you're new to AI and you're like, I don't really know exactly what to expect. We're going to walk you through it. Each of these ladies are like, yeah, I'm not doing anything with AI. And what we know to be true is if you're not leveraging AI, what's going to happen is other people that you're competing with will be, and they're going to do things faster. They're going to be able to do things cheaper. They're going to be able to save money. And then, right, you're going to be at a disadvantage. And we don't want that, right? But we also don't want us as a community, whether you're like, I don't have a business, right? If you're alive in 2025, you should know something about AI. So I am committing myself to not just focus on AI, but that's going to be a part of this series and part of this stream that you're going to get from us. And the reason I think it's so important is it's threefold. First of all, we get to decide. I'm actually downloading this. I'm going to see if it's going to let me present. Let's see. So I'm actually going to make this presentation available to you all. I'm going to try to save it on a shared drive. I want to put the link here because it's going to be like a lot of information. And I want you to have it, but I want you to also feel like, okay, I got it, and I can digest this. Like I can take it all in. There's some references, et cetera, that I want you to have access to as well. So it's going to be part of my mission, is to show up in community, helping you to get to the next level. Now, I know some people, even people that I've been working with for over a year, have decided, you know what, I don't want to go to the next level, right? I just want to do what I've been doing because I've been doing it for 30 years, 20 years, 40 years, whatever. And what I'm like, resources because of powering your business, right? This is going to be like a transformative opportunity to harness AI for personal and for professional use. That's why I want to make this available. So if you were not clear, AI is here. The AI revolution is already here. We're witnessing a transformation, kind of comparative to what they call the industrial, an internet revolution. When AI, when the internet first came around, it was like, ooh, there's all kind of things we can do. The world is so small now. AI is it's not just changing technology, it's reshaping how we live. It's how we work. It's going to be reshaping how we create value. Does that make sense? Like, I'm all about creating value. Some people want you to just check boxes and do little things. It's like, no, I need to create value in a big way so that people are truly living their best life, so they're able to live powerfully. So one of the statistics that I'll share from McKinsey, most people have heard of McKinsey, potential to generate $4.4 trillion in productivity growth for businesses worldwide. I know if you have a business, or if you're down for, Black businesses, or if you're down for business in general, and you're like, hey, I know somebody who owns a business, whatever it is, right? Like if you work for someone, right? If you are alive, like I said, in 2025, businesses are going to be completely transformed, right? It's going to be about productivity. So yet surprisingly, what the statistics show is that only 1% of companies, 1%, have reached AI maturity, leaving a massive opportunity for those who were still in the early adopters phase, right? So you get to gain a competitive advantage if you do it now, if you listen now. And I know now is never good for some people, right? It's like, I got to do this other thing. Even if you just do one thing that will increase your productivity, you'll see it and you'll be like, oh, that was relatively easy. Let me try this other thing. So I'm just inviting you, if one thing that I share with you today sparks some interest, then I'm going to invite you to do another thing, but at least start, at least embrace this opportunity. So what I'm going to share, and again, I'm trying to share my screen. Let's hope it works. It says share screen. Daniel, I need you to talk to me. If it's working, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to pop over entire screen. Okay. And then I'm going to share, and then I'm going to pop over to this over here. Oh, hold on. I'm getting it together. Okay. This works. This works. This is something. Okay. So I'm still exporting it, but right now, this is what I want you to know, that AI, the new power tool for everyone, is going to transform how we work, how we create, and how we solve problems. And again, more than anything, what I want is for each of you to feel like you're a part of this transformation. So I'm going back. So I'm going backwards because I want to slow down. So, I'm going the wrong way. Sorry, let me go backwards. Ding, ding, ding. Moving in the wrong direction. So I am going to go backwards. Bear with me. Okay. This is the beginning. Yes. Okay. So chapter 1, why AI matters for everyone today. And it's not tomorrow. It's why does it matter today? And again, we just talked about the AI revolution, right? Let me just close this down and close that down. I was trying to export it. That didn't work. So it's okay. We're going to just go this way. And I use AI to create this presentation 2 minutes ago. I said, hey, I need a presentation. This is called a tool called Gamma, GAMMA.app. 2 minutes ago, no lie. I said, I need a presentation. I just need to let the truth be known. This kind of stuff did not exist before. I said, I need a presentation, continuing, our celebration of Black Business Month. I needed to build on my Living Powerfully theme because we're my theme is Living Powerfully with AI, but it's Living Powerfully in general, right? And I said, I need for it to talk about why AI is important now for everyone in life and why it's important for business. And I said, I need some imagery that includes some Black people. I'm just saying. I did it 2 minutes ago. And this came up in AI. I was trying to download it, but it's a big file because it has lots of images, so it wasn't able to download. But I'm presenting in Gamma. Again, Gamma AI. It's incredible. So I just gave you a quote. You can also have it put details around like where the quotes came from and all kind of cool stuff. But I just thought you would want to see this. So I'm going to stay in presentation mode, and I really hope this is working. Okay. So it says AI, the new power tool for everyone. It's transforming how we work, how we create, and how we solve problems. So why should you start using AI right now? 3 reasons. Personal amplification. AI is going to enhance your creativity, your productivity, and your decision-making capabilities in everyday life. So once it used to take hours to accomplish something. Now it could take minutes. This entire presentation, beautiful, the words, the graphics, 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes, not hours to get it all lined up, to get the quotes, to get the words. I could change it, but this is just, I want to give you information that I already know in my head. If there's anything in here that didn't align with what I say, then I move on, right? So AI isn't perfect, but it's definitely going to help, right? So again, personal amplification, growing adoption. 92% of employees plan to increase their AI usage. 92%, right? Often ahead of where their organizations are, because organizations are still trying to figure out, I don't know how we want to use AI, schools, et cetera, right? But my hope is that even for schools, not for cheating, it's like a calculator. Before, you used to have to add up math in your head, and then a calculator came along, and they were like, do you not let kids use calculators now, right? It's basically the next tool that is going to help you get to the next level. So the workforce is embracing AI faster than leadership expects. So meaning the people who are working may not be ready. The people that are doing the work are more ready than the organizations with their policies around how we're going to use it. So you be ready. We want you to be on the cutting edge. And it also provides a competitive advantage. Again, early adopters are going to gain significant advantage in both their personal growth and their professional advancement. Those who embrace AI now will be positioned as leaders tomorrow. So guess what I'm doing? Fully embracing AI. So AI is not just for tech experts, because you might be like, I don't know about this, right? You want to unlock your potential. These tools are being used for everything. I mean, even if you have a vacation that you need to plan, the tools that are available for you now are incredible. Think about it. If there's any project that you have at work, right, that you used to have to go do some research and then pull stuff together, and like just the research, the things that are available for you right now are just incredible compared to the way things used to be pre-AI. So again, you want to think about this as it relates to making technology available for you. And it's at all skill levels, from beginners to professionals. Millennials and Gen Z are driving the AI adoption because it's like, hey, that's what they do. That's who they are, right? But seniors, I've connected with a number of seniors who are like, oh, I'm all in. I remember when Dawn Mason, who's a senior in community, she was talking about, I think it was Copilot or one of those things. She's a writer, and she was, using just talking about it moons ago, many moons ago. I was like, oh, look at that. But also, as it relates to the Tacoma Pierce County Black Collective, I was just in a meeting with the Education Committee. I'm part of the Economic Development Committee, but I was in a meeting with the AI Committee, Education Committee rather, and they have an AI element that they're moving forward as well, that they're going to be talking about AI, and we are as well for the Economic Development Committee. So like I said, everything and everyone And are there problems with AI? Yes. Does it give you wrong information? Yes. You have to train it. You have to, but we got to be a part of it in order to make it better. So AI is creating a space where knowledge and opportunity, that we're leveling the playing field for diverse communities that have historically faced barriers to technological advancement. It's here for you, right? That you don't need to spend a whole lot of money. You don't need to do a whole lot of extra. It's if someone presents a tool to you, be like, oh, there's typically a free version. Even for like ChatGPT, for example, there's a free version. I have the paid version. Actually, I have the pro version. I wanted to see, was it really worth it? Because there's some big things I'm doing, and I wanted to kind of create a space for change. But AI is for you. It's not just for experts. So I'll move on. Chapter 2, living powerfully with AI, everyday tools that can transform your life. So if AI tools can boost your daily life, there's the conversational AI, there's personal assistance, and then there's wellness and finance. These are just 3 of the areas where you can change your life. And again, if any of my businesses come on after the second break at 27 after, we'll bring you on if you're there. And then we'll be able to have an interview with you. I didn't see anyone when I first started, so just letting my producer know. Okay, so AI tools to boost your daily life. Conversational AI. ChatGPT is probably the most popular, but there's other large language models that are helping with writing and learning and researching and problem solving, right? You ask it a question, it generates content. You can provide information about who you are. It'll learn new skills. It'll learn, and you can learn new skills, right? But you can basically feed it information about you and then say stuff that you've written in the past and ask it to write something in your language. It'll learn who you are, and then it'll help you write something in your language with your style. It's really cool. It's really cool. So the conversational AI is pretty cool and relatively easy for anyone to learn and to use. The personal assistants, there's also the term agents. These AI-powered assistants that can manage your scheduling, reminders, boost your productivity. I actually spent some quality time working on this for a friend who I was doing some work for, and she, she's an incredible woman. She's been doing work in community for decades, and there's a lot that she's trying to do in the future. And so I was like, I want to get some of these tools customized for her. So now we have some agents that she could leverage. Again, people have to want to, though, that you could leverage if you want to to improve your productivity. So meaning they'll do work for you. For example, I set up some agents that will actually read your email and prepare responses based on the email that you already have sent before. You can give it some parameters. Say we're trying to build a donor base, and these people you send an email to, and then they're going to respond to you, and then it can do all of that, right? So when I say blowing your mind, it's incredible. Also, if you have events that are coming up and you want to advertise, it could write content for you, social media posts, create powerful marketing for you based on what you've already done. So I've been in a position where I've done some work hands-on. I've created content, I've created language, I've created words. Now I've been able to train AI to basically do what I've been doing for everything else that's coming up. Now that right there is powerful. It's powerful. It's a little scary for some people because they're like, I don't understand. You don't have to understand how it's doing it. Just test it. Just see. Just experience it. So the personal assistants are huge, huge, huge. I pay VAs, and now I've been training my VAs to use my AI because I'm like, right? Even that takes a little bit of time. And so you want to make sure that the VAs, the virtual assistants that you might have working for you, people that my people are happen to be in the Philippines, but I'm training them on AI because I'm like, if you're working for me, you got to be able to work efficiently. You got to be able to use these tools. And so they love it. They love it, love it, love it. They've been fascinated and amazed. Another category of area of where you can live powerfully with AI is wellness and finance. There's all kind of apps, right? AI apps that provide information that's personalized to you based on mental wellness. They provide guidance. They're not doctors, but they provide information. We're all searching for information now. It's right at your fingertips. Fitness coaching, financial management advice tailored to your specific goals and your specific circumstances. Some of these things take 5 minutes of them, to customize. The more you put in, obviously, the better the responses are. And that's kind of where my investment has been with the people that I support. So I am a coach. I'm a business consultant and AI business consultant, and it's exciting. It's like my goal is to help people and provide free insight into the universe. So hopefully we're all like, yes, I can't wait to do more of this. So just here's one example, right? So say, if you could draft and summarize emails, create consistent social media content, respond to routine inquiries. If you had a tool that could do all of that for you, come on now, that's saving you hours in a week, right? My creativity flourishes also if you think about these innovative tools. They're not only creative writing, but the artistic, the videos, the pictures. You can customize. You say, I want to create me a picture or a new logo. You used to have to pay people to do that. Now you just do it yourself. Provide customized insights, and you have these tools right at your fingertips to save you money and to save you time. So if you look at AI as your partner in life, and I need, yes, your partner in life. I'll just keep moving. I'm assuming this is working well. I could flip back over, but I'm assuming it's working well. It says stop sharing, so I'm sharing. StreamYard is sharing. Okay, keep going. So your AI partner in life. So the systems are transforming how we manage our time, and it's just making it so much easier to schedule, to prioritize, to really create a space where we can be using our brains for things that you don't really want to do anyway. I know I don't like doing administrative things, so we want to let AI do it for you, right? Respond to emails. I gave up on that a long time ago. I can't. Now I can, because I can bring tools in and be like, oh yeah, that's a great response. Yes. Yeah. You don't have to let it do it for you. You get to have it prepare something and you say, yes, I like that. Oh, let me tweak this one thing. And now I can send. Think about how much time that saves you, right? And for me, I'm trying to help people raise money. So my biggest win, and this is a customized tool, and I'll talk more about it another time, but it's really about writing grants, but finding grants, assessing grants, and then actually creating a place where they're actually creating, amazing responses. Again, customized, not just the first round. The first round is never great. You got to customize it and kind of get it there, but that's the work. If you really have someone working for you, then they're able to create a deeper customization. Basically, you're training your AI to work for you. But consider a partner in life. That's what I'd love for this to do. Assume that your day is going to be elevated. I love it. It's easy. So what if you wanted to use AI for financial empowerment? There's a couple of things you can do. And I'm part of these AI communities where people are talking about, just the kind of investment advice that comes from AI based on all this other information that's available. But smart budgeting, these AI powered apps help you to analyze your spending patterns, help you to identify where you could save money, help you to provide some recommendations. No judgment, just here's some information, just making it easier for you. So if you think about over time, the more it gets to know you, the more you're likely, to be known and to be served well, because it knows who you are, it knows your desires, it knows your outcomes that you want, and then you ask for help and it's going to provide you with insight. So smart budgeting is one way. Intelligent investing, like being able to say, hey, I need to know a little bit more about market trends in this area. I want to know a little bit more about various topics that maybe you were interested in the past. These are tools. It's like having, so just some really cool stuff. I'll say that. And again, yes, you can also check in with other people, but think about credit and lending. AI-driven credit counseling is another tool that can be used by underserved communities that in the past have been underserved. We don't have to be underserved now unless we choose to be. I just want to say that again. Our communities do not have to be underserved now unless we choose to be, right? So, there's ways you can improve your credit. There's opportunities and resources that you may not have ever even been aware of. So just know that for financial empowerment, these are just 3 of the ways that you can leverage AI. Okay. definitely do not love them. I'm like, I need to speak to a person, please, right? So I get it. So I don't want to make it seem like I'm pushing for, Terminator times where the AI takes over. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is AI is here, and there are tools that we can use. Marketing copy, for example, to respond to customer inquiries. What if when someone put a question in, they got some response that was just my initial response, and you're still there to help, but it provides some type of consistent branding, right? A message that you would approve, right? Based on what you've approved in the past. So you train your AI to respond the way you would, and then you're still there as the next level. But it's like for that first level of questions that you really could answer automatically. This is what automatic AI looks like when you think about content and customer service, or producing marketing content, also creating visual content. So there's a few tools as it relates to customer service and just generating content. ChatGPT and GPT-4 can generate marketing copy. They can do all kind of cool stuff. There's other tools. They call it open AI tools, right? Visual content creation can be done through Deep AI, Midjourney, and Dolly. Those are just a few, but they're so powerful. When I say being able to like text to image, being able to say, I want an image that does this, right? Designing something, here's my logo, I need it to look like this, right? Creating visual assets without having any design expertise, just knowing what you want. And most of us know what we want, right? We got to now go find someone to create it. No, you got these tools right here to create it for you. Like I said, shocking how powerful these AI tools are. And people that were making their living, like hand creating, hand designing, they're using AI now. You have to. So they want to get even more creative. So it's not like you don't need to have some creative skills. It's like you get to create a space where your business gets to thrive. Also, if you think about business intelligence and analytics, right? AI for analytics. Again, I'm not saying any of this is 100% foolproof, but it will absolutely save you time. This is about productivity. It's about growth. It's about, knowing that everyone else is using it in a way that is improving their lives. Like they're seeing it, the lights are coming on, and they're like, oh my God, this can help me here. This can help me here. This I don't like, this isn't working for me, but I like these two. Use the one, do what you like, but just don't be like, oh, AI isn't for me. That's my only hope, is that I will show up here. I'm providing general information today, but hopefully I will show up with tools, week in and week out that showcase, right? This is what success looks like. So business intelligence. So these analytics, right? Raw data, you turn that raw data into actionable insights, helping entrepreneurs to make informed, data-driven decisions with confidence. And again, you're going to get some results and you can decide, right? Here's another tool. I want to ask that question over here. I want to ask this in 3 different places and see what answers come up. They could all be wrong. You still get to make the decision, but at least now you have information and insights that you didn't have before, and you have it immediately, right? Immediately. Okay, 627. Ooh, I think it was working. Okay, so I'll be back. We're going to take our first break right here on Rainier Avenue Radio, live, talking about AI, living powerfully with AI, your business and your life. Stay with us, y'all. We'll be right back.
Your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
Sediment cleanup of the lower Duwamish River has begun. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency and the members of the Lower Duwamish Waterway Group, which includes King County, the City of Seattle, and Boeing, have begun sediment cleanup of the Lower Duwamish Waterfall Superfund site. This important environmental project will address sediment pollution and help restore the health of the Duwamish River. Starting in the waterway's upper reach, construction activities extend from the south 102nd Street Bridge down straight to the Duwamish Waterway Park. Over the next 3 years, in-water activities will occur from October to February, ending in February 2027. Visit ldwg.org to learn about the upper reach cleanup and sign up for email updates.
Women are not an homogenous group.
We face discrimination differently depending on factors such as ethnicity, age, socioeconomic status, and more.
Rainier Avenue Radio is proud to amplify women's voices.
They are the experts of their own lives, initiating conversations within their community about challenges they face, the solutions they're working on, and the opportunities they see.
Please join us this Sunday from 2 to 5 for Women's Voices on Air. We know our challenges. We are the experts of our lives.
We are master multitaskers, prioritizing our family, friends, and our faith above our own needs.
Our needs and voices are too often overlooked.
Please join us this Sunday from 2 to 5 p.m. for Women's Voices on Air.
We tell our stories in our own way.
BK International Talent Scout. I'm bringing a brand new show to you called BK Presents. 30 minutes, non-stop, your favorite in gospel music studio session. Going deep into interviews with your favorite artists, producers, and their engineers. You and your concert previews and concert reviews. Get it all on bkpresent.com.
A teacher who hurt their back and got prescribed opioids. A daughter trying to cope with a loss in the family. A friend silently struggling, thinking they'll be a burden if they ask for help. People with addiction come from all walks of life. And the truth is they stand a better chance at recovery with our support. Reaching out and sharing local resources can make all the difference. Don't count them out. More people recover with support. Find more ways to help at supportaddictionrecovery.com. That's supportaddictionrecovery.com.
You are listening to Rainier Avenue Radio,
your community radio station.
Hey y'all, this is Dr. Traci Harrell, and today we're talking about living powerfully with AI. Yes, are you loving this so far? So again, whether you're in business or whether you are just someone who is, like I said, if you're alive in 2025, this is for you. This message is for you. So I'm going to share my screen again. And yes, I'm going to share my entire screen. I'm going to pop over here as quickly as I can. Let's see. I think I'm going here. There we go. Okay. So we were just talking about, AI powered marketing and social media. We were talking about if you're a business owner, how can you leverage, right? We said you could leverage it for content. And you might be like, what exactly does that mean? You can leverage it for content generation, right? AI tools can create engaging social media posts, blogs, and marketing materials that's tailored to your brand and to your audience preferences. You can use tools like Jasper, and Copy AI can generate months of content in hours. Let me say that again. Listen to me, y'all. Months of content that it would take you months to create. You can create it all in hours, maintaining consistency across platforms. So whether you're in Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn or all the other things, talk about anywhere you are, it's going to create consistency. If you're trying to email things out, basically, there's all these amazing tools that you can create content. Then as you think about SEO and trend analysis, SEO is this concept of like, how are people finding you? Right? Search engine optimization is what SEO stands for, but that's really just how are people finding you. If they're looking up you, your business, and if your business is a restaurant, for example, and you have Italian food, if they type Italian food, are you coming up? Right? Are your ratings, visible? So this AI helps you to identify the keywords. It analyzes what other people are doing, the top people are doing and predicts what you can do so that you become mainstream, right? Tools like Clear Scope, and I think it's really important to describe the names of some of these other tools so that you're like, oh, okay, ChatGPT is just one of many. It's just one of many. But again, if you're not even using ChatGPT, start there. It's easy, it's super free, and it's awesome. Awesome. And then for $20, you can do all kind of extra cool stuff. $20 a month, you can do all kind of cool stuff as well. So tools like Clear Scope and Market Muse can help you to ensure content ranks highly in search results. Come on now, y'all. You used to have to pay for marketing experts to do all of this stuff. Yeah, you better be AI, baby. If you have a business, now is the time. What about personalized customer outreach? I did some work also for a friend of mine who I was doing some work for, and she's trying to raise $10 million. And I'm like, okay, we can do this, but we have to do it really smart. We got to leverage AI. She has this huge database, and then she has, what do you call it? This, I forgot what the name of like a content management system where you're able to send emails out. But if you're not sending customized, people are clear. They don't want a mass email. You can do that for once. But when you're trying to really have personalized connection with people, AI can then help you to really create these personal responses. Here's two of the platforms, but I'm actually even talking about some agents. Like I customized some agents. It's like the on the other slide, I was talking about personal assistants. It's like an agent that says, I'm going to do this thing for you. I'm going to go in based on this capital campaign that you want, and based on this list of people that you have, based on this series of emails that you want to communicate, based on your schedule, I'm going to help you to follow up with these people, because you're going to say, hey, I need you to do A, B, C, D. It's like telling a personal assistant what you want and having it happening for you when you're asleep. AI is working for you. I know, I could not be more excited. So I'm going to be helping people to really get to the next level, people who are ready to get to the next level, right? And I'm going to be doing this along the way, meaning I'm going to do it now, and I'm going to continue to do it in the future. I got to meet people where they are. Some people aren't comfortable. This is when innovation meets heritage, right? So this is about maintaining our authentic cultural connections. So AI isn't just some, random electronic beast that has no heart, it has no soul. It has as much and meets heritage, right? This is how AI empowers diverse entrepreneurs, diverse communities who have been left out. And I get it. We've been left out in the past. We do not have to be left out now. We can scale our businesses while maintaining these authentic cultural connections. So we automate routine tasks, things that you don't really have time to do anyway, that none of us really want to do anyway, that should be done. And we often leave them off, right? Like the follow-up, and you're right. AI can free up time for the human element that make businesses unique, right? It allows us to be creative. It helps us to build these relationships and do it with cultural authenticity. So what if you could just do the things that you really want to do, and like these automated tasks? You don't really want to do that anyway. I know you don't, because I don't. I'm human, right? So again, let me just say this again. Innovation meets heritage. So if you're concerned that if I use AI, is this going to be some robotic? Because again, I hate getting on the phone. I never think they're going to meet my needs, right? When I'm on an app or something, it says, can you put your question here? Sometimes I will. But most times I want to just speak to someone. I need to feel connected. You know me, I'm all about connections. When someone says, go do this thing and do it over there and don't talk to people, I'm like, no, that's not how I work. I love working with people. I love connecting with people. So this is about how do you have these authentic cultural connections and use AI? That's what this is about. That's what I'm asking you to allow me to help you to do, is to do both, right? Maintain those authentic cultural connections and benefit from the wonders of AI. Okay. So here's a little bit more detail around AI for operations and customer experience. So 24/7 customer support. If you have a website and you don't have a little AI bot at the bottom, that's relatively easy to do. Operational efficiency, right? For things like scheduling, inventory management, things like people used to do those things, and you could have multiple tasks now happening by the same person because they have tools that makes them more efficient. So we're not talking about you got to get rid of people, although people will lose their jobs with AI. Of course they will, because things will be automated. A lot of things will be automated. Wouldn't it be great if you could automate your business and automate the things that you're doing? So operational efficiency and 24/7 customer support are two of the easiest ways for businesses to benefit from AI, even small businesses, right? So here's some examples at the bottom of this. You see where it says automated reporting, right? Predictive analytics, personalized recommendations, right? All kind of cool stuff. See, there's even some typos in this. You see that? I wanted to clarify. So AI produced this presentation for me. It's not perfect, so then you go in and fix it. But again, when I say it produced this in minutes, and I already told it what I wanted, because again, you guys know it's up here, right? It's my stuff, right? Although I mentioned one thing I hadn't used before, which is cool. This is exciting, right? But what I'm saying is it's not perfect. So you could see, right, there's a typo there. So you fix it. And you say, hey, right? You just type in, hey, this thing is, I need you to edit this image. I need you to edit this image, right? And the more you put in, the more it's going to put out it's going to share what you have put out as well. So I love this. So hopefully chapter 3 was around like what businesses need, how businesses can use AI. This is chapter 4. It's about AI and diversity. And we know that AI has failed in so many different ways when it comes to diversity because the numbers and the data, like we're not included in a number of different ways. So I get it. The representation does matter. So that's why we need to lean in, right? So according to McKinsey, again, McKinsey is one of the, there's a lot of research. From 2023, it said only about 25% of AI professionals identify as racial or ethnic minorities, creating a significant representation gap. Meaning we're not necessarily all in. This is from 2023. Women hold just 22% of AI roles. Women as a population, right? With women of color being particularly underrepresented in both technical and leadership positions. Not on my watch, y'all. Let's go do this thing. The lack of diversity isn't just a social issue. It directly impacts the outcomes of AI. Like I said, we got to use it in order for us to be represented in it. And think about hiring and these various things. It's like, teams that are homogenous, right? They create systems that inadvertently perpetuate those same, biases, right? And it may fail to address the needs of diverse communities. So we got to engage. We must engage. Because I have a corporate background, I'm like, look, we must. See, I also wanted to share, look at this. It's not perfect, but it's darn good, right? So why diverse voices must lead AI adoption? So there's 36% higher profitability, meaning companies with ethnically diverse leadership are up to 36 more likely to outperform competitors financially, which means this is kind of like going back to the diversity business case, right? There's more innovation. Diverse teams produce 19% higher innovation revenue. That's according to the Boston Consulting Group, another, known trusted resource. According to Forbes, you get 87% better decisions. Teams with diverse perspectives make better decisions 87% of the time, according to Forbes. So when diverse professionals shape AI, they shape the development and the implementation of AI. The resulting tools are more likely to be fair and inclusive and to benefit across different communities. So this builds trust in AI systems while ensuring they serve the needs of all users. So if you think about professionals that are Black or minorities in some way, take an active role in adopting AI, representing in community, right? Representing yourself so that we can shape how technology will evolve and use it. I mean, there's two ends to it, right? We can shape how it evolves, but we can use it right now for our businesses and for our lives. And those two things are true, right? Those two things are critical. Okay. So there's some people we can spotlight that are actually using AI in innovation right now. Yes, the number of community-driven AI initiatives. There's Blacks in AI, Latinx in AI. There's actually another organization, I can't remember the name of it right now, but they're presenting at, I'm part of the National Black MBA Association. There's a Black woman, I think it may be called Black Women in AI. That might be what it's called, but one of the speakers at the National Black MBA Conference in September, she started a institute or some organization that's for Black women in AI like 5 years ago. So talk about being ahead of the curve, right? And breaking barriers. If you think about it, entrepreneurs that have been underrepresented communities are using AI to overcome traditional barriers, like resources, for example. You become more profitable, you become more efficient, you become all the things just by using AI. So I want that for you, right? There's all kind of new pathways to success. And I want that for you. I'm here for you. And I want that for you. And all this stuff is available for the taking. So when you think about leading the AI future together, diverse voices ensure that AI systems work for everyone. So how do you start your AI journey today? This is chapter 5. Here's some practical steps to embrace AI. First of all, identify opportunities. So start by listing the things that you do every day. What are the daily tasks that consume a significant amount of your time? And I'm an AI consultant. So again, if you have a business, I'm happy to help you. But you look for those repetitive work that could be automated or creative projects that could benefit from AI assistance, right? Focus on areas where you'll see immediate benefit to build confidence and momentum. That's what I've been trying to do. Like, you want immediate benefit. You got an event coming up? Let's go do some marketing for you right now. Let's go create some things for you right now, right? Let's go get some communications out for you right now. So you want to also choose beginner-friendly tools. Like ChatGPT is one of the easiest. Microsoft's Copilot, you talk to it, it's pretty easy. Google has a Gemini for general assistance. Like, just start there. They're really easy. And if you want to go to some specific things, Grammarly, if you're a writer, Grammarly is a great tool. Canva for design with AI, or Otter AI for transcriptions if you have like videos and meetings and stuff and you want to make that process easier. So you want to choose beginner-friendly tools if it's new to you. This is just easy ways for you to, and then most of them have a free tier to try it, right? To experiment without any financial commitment whatsoever. And then again, like I said, most of them also have a $20 a month fee, right? If you choose for the next level, for what they call the, I don't know if advanced. So maybe it's beginner, advanced, and then pro, right? So free is good. You're like, oh, this is kind of cool, right? And then join supportive communities, like connect with groups focused on AI adoption for diverse professionals. There's Blacks in AI, there's Women in AI ethics. There's all kind of meetups that happen, but these provide guidance and support and networking opportunities as you develop your AI skills. So again, practical steps to embrace AI. So if you want to say, how do I build my AI skills for business success? There's all kind of free things. So Google has these AI essential courses that are free. LinkedIn Learning AI Pathways has a free month's trial. IBM has AI Fundamentals on Coursera. Microsoft AI Business School is completely free. YouTube tutorials from diverse AI educators, absolutely free. Valuable certifications that are out there, Google, Microsoft, IBM, AWS, can boost your credibility with clients and employers as well. So many are designed for business professionals, not just for technical roles. So again, AI mastery certification. So I've gone through one, and it's the Little sisters, Alicia Little and Lorette Little, and it's a business certification. It's an international business certification. I couldn't be more proud, right, of the work and the opportunity in the community. They're like always about over delivering. Okay, I got a few minutes left, so I'm going to keep moving. Oh, sorry, let me just go back. Okay, I'll keep moving. How do you overcome barriers and build confidence, right? So I think oftentimes people talk about AI as far as job displacement. So you want to address those, right? This person said, I was worried that AI would make my skills obsolete, but I found it actually enhances what I do. I focus on upskilling in areas where human creativity and emotional intelligence are irreplaceable. So now he's using tools, and he's leaning into areas where AI can't replace, Can't replace you and your energy. Creating ethical AI environments. As a team leader, I established clear guidelines for AI use that prioritize privacy, transparency, and human oversight, meaning don't let AI make decisions. Let it help you make better decisions, easier, faster, etc. Help your team to embrace AI with confidence by easing into the process, right? Using it as a resource. It's not taking over anything. Advocating for inclusion. This person said, I started a monthly AI lunch and learn at my company to ensure everyone, regardless of their technical background, has access to AI knowledge and opportunities. Remember that everyone starts as a beginner. The goal isn't to become an AI expert overnight, but to gradually incorporate these tools into your life and work in ways that empower you rather than overwhelm you. Come on now, people. Together, we power the future. When diverse communities embrace AI, we all benefit from more inclusive and innovative technology. So this is chapter 6. It's the vision. Living powerfully with AI. Living powerfully in an AI-enabled world. So if you imagine a future where AI empowers everyone, come on now. This is why I'm doing this whole Living Powerfully with AI series. It's because think about your personal freedom. Think about how if you could allow AI to eliminate these mundane tasks and administrative burdens, giving people more time for creativity, for relationships, and pursuits that bring fulfillment. Entrepreneurs from all backgrounds can launch businesses with minimal capital using AI to compete with larger established companies. Personal freedom, y'all. That's what I want for you, for all of us, for myself, right? Diverse leadership. Black professionals and other underrepresented groups take leading roles in AI development, right? If we do, we're ensuring that technology reflects us and our community, right? We want to recognize that there are cultural differences, right? And we want to reduce some of those biases that are part of the algorithms, right? And some of the ways that we might feel discriminated because we weren't in the prior numbers, and now that information is what they use to determine success. If we weren't in that, then we can't be successful, right? I mean, we know how it could intuitively we could be excluded, but if we're a part of the process, then we have a better chance of being included, right? So we do want to make sure we're creating a more inclusive environment with AI. And then think about bridging gaps. So in AI-powered education and healthcare, think about being able to leverage tools that are right in your hands, right? This stuff becomes accessible to underserved communities, helping to address what we would know, many of us know, are long-standing inequities. So economic opportunities expand as AI tools enable more people to participate in both the digital economy, regardless of their educational background. So the digital economy, think about, like I said, healthcare, education, it's all here for the taking, y'all. It's all here for the taking. This is the world we hope, we imagine. So your call to action is right now. Begin living powerfully with AI today. How might you do that? Start small. Literally just think of one area in your life where AI could save you time or enhance your capabilities. Maybe you're already an artist. My niece is artsy. She's an artist, right? Experiment with some of the free tools that can help you be even cooler, even a better artist. Meaning, like you could type what you want to create and then edit it, right? So the idea of being your best self, leveraging your skills and leveling up in the things that you love to do, and then doing less of the things you don't like to do. So let the AI handle those mundane administrative tasks, and then the things you love to do it even better, right? Like I'm an amazing consultant. I'm an even more amazing consultant when I leverage AI. When I really put the time into and invest in it, it's amazing. The first draft is never good, just to be clear. Rarely good, right? So I don't want people to type something in and get something and they're like, no, you gotta tell, okay, I don't like that, I need this. I don't like that, I need this. So by the time you do that, several times, you're training it. And it's like, okay, I see you, right? If you have something you've already written, you upload that into the system and it's like, okay, I see you. So that's really how we up level and how we create AI that is fantastic. So you want to start small. Second, you want to stay curious. By that, I mean embrace AI as an ally rather than a threat. So for many people, they've been saying AI is going to get rid of jobs and all kind of bad things are going to happen. The technology is evolving rapidly, for sure. But maintaining an open mind and a growth mindset or a learning mindset, that is key to your success. So stay curious. Start small, stay curious, and then join the movement. Like, just start. Just start. There's the professionals who are all over, who are not just using AI, but actively shaping its future. Your perspective and your voice will matter, ensuring that AI works for everyone. So this isn't just about using it, although that is step one. But isn't it amazing that we get to be a part of shaping it? I know, it's very exciting. So the power of AI isn't in the technology itself. Let me just say this slowly. The power, the true power of AI is not in the technology itself. It's in how we choose to use it to amplify our uniquely human strengths and create the future that we want to see. How beautiful is that? It's not about the technology. It's about how do we choose to use it. Thank you. I'm going to stop sharing now. Let's see if I can get back to it. How cool was that, right? We have a few minutes. If anybody who's online has any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. I'm actually not logged in, so I may not even be able to see them. I'm not logged in as I normally am, because I can't even see the stream. But I hope you found that incredible. Hopefully you found that insightful. Hopefully if you were like on the edge or on the fence trying to decide if you wanted to embrace AI. Hopefully the next time we show up here, we're going to be talking to some more businesses. I don't see anyone that logged in. So if you were here, my apologies. I don't see anyone that's logged in. And my producer is not giving me any insights. Yes. So I guess, okay. So next week, we're going to continue to talk about this being Black Business Month. August is Black Business Month. So we're going to continue to talk to businesses, but I also want to fuel businesses. We want to encourage businesses to adopt AI, to take it to the next level when it comes to your business and your life. If you don't have a business, again, whatever you do, if you like art, if you like gardening, use AI to tell you about the next, trend in gardening, or the next thing you should plant, or the problem that you're having with, like, I had lilies and I used to have these little beetle things. It took me forever to go figure out how to combat them. Trial and error, lots of money. Go to AI. Hey, I have some little red bugs. What are they? They would be like, oh, I actually did a search recently and I was like, man, if I had AI back then, oh my goodness. There's also, anyway, I could keep talking, but a friend of mine had some issues with those. What are those things that come underground? The groundhogs or whatever, I forgot what they're called, but there's some little creatures that grow underground, and in their neighborhood, they're building these homes. And so sometimes when they're building homes, all the activity, they run to, time's up. Okay. So my point is, they went online and they did some research and they were able to save tons of dollars and money because they were able to use and leverage AI and the resources of people from around the world on the same problem. That's it. Okay, y'all. Time's up. Please know. We're going to continue this powerful AI. We're going to continue to be better together. And I invite you to join us right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. Stay tuned. I think next we have Pep and O with Lidline Sports. Oh, it's not just Pep and O, it's Pepe O and Michael Carter with Lidline Sports. Stay with us right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. Thanks.